Hey, how you doing?
Come on, Augie.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, don't let it out!
Good throw. Big throw, Nathan. Because you're notorious for putting yourself in danger.
Come on, come on, come on!
That's why I got hurt.
Now step!
Like whenever like that ball is coming, you go for it. Don't have
The box.
I'll get from
Good, Bryson.
Dangerous play. Cannot play on the ground, guys. Come on. Seriously.
I want to play winger today, man. I want to play wing.
Damn, you're gonna have to put that pace on the side, yo.
No, because the only reason why I say it's like play, dude. They're not gonna get into the box.
Especially you guys are playing the best team out here, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it is. We don't even know where he's gonna put everybody. He hasn't even said nothing, huh? That big tall Widow, the one that hits it good with both legs. He's gonna play D.
I don't know.
I'm gonna send a defensive mid.
I would play him like FC.
Right?
But
I'm getting warm. Yeah, the coldness is going away. Somehow. You probably turned up the temperature inside your body.
You gotta be up!
even though he gets the ball from the left.
Good.
You have a business wife, but you need to use the that's the only reason why I'm saying that.
Like say for instance, they send you a pass. They send you a pass. Right there, once the ball bounces, it's going twice as fast after that. After it picks, it goes twice as fast. So you're like right there. Like you think you measure it correctly, but just so the bounce is so fast. Goal! Russell! Oh, I beat you the first time.
Good kick this. Good kick this.
Le pegó atrás, en la nuca. They hit him right here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was going top.
Carlos! Across! It's all good. Drop in, Carlos.
Get down to what you did last night, please.
Can you see from there? Alright. Hijo de la You only made it top minutes though! It would have been nice.
So he missed it.
Yeah,
He missed it?
Yeah, he missed it.
Doesn't matter. He moved before he moved. He
Why?
moved. It gets it again.
Huh? Repeat it. Go jump the line, I think.
Yeah, he jumped his line. Yes, he did. Or somebody jumped the line. What?
Oh, no? Oh, no. No, never mind. No, that's it. Oh, man. It would have been a nice goal, though.
Or was it maybe one of us jumped the line? What? Come on, man. We're doing stupid stuff here.
Calm down, okay?
Keep. Play Logan!
Come on.
Keep your eye on the ball there, Louis.
Oh, come on. Oh, we're just asking for more aggravation. Keep going, Nico. Good. Wake up! It's all right. Oh, it's out. He's out.
AAR makes the decision. Fill in.
No, but yeah, like my
So you're rooting for the blue team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your white team for you guys, or
No, we're
your next team up?
We're from Raleigh. We're Wake FC.
Okay.
Yeah, we're from Raleigh. This is our team right here. Next.
Are you saying it's the good the next team you play is good, or
Oh,
you
the
don't
next
know?
team. The next team is supposed to be those guys are supposed to be the best team out here
Out here or in
Yeah.
the league?
in the league.
It means
That's what
nothing.
they say. I don't know.
It
I'm
means
just based on what they're saying. You know what I mean? This is our first time coming out here. This is the first time my son's been in this club too.
It means nothing.
No.
We had. I mean, Mevin's not a big.
How good are they though?
I don't know.
You've never seen them play?
No. They're what year is this?
Youth
14, 15?
18,
Okay, no. My kids are. This
15,
is.
16, 16, 17.
He already turned 16, so it's got to be U17.
Yeah.
And then my other kid is U16, U15, U16, I guess is the other one.
I mean, it all depends if you've seen them before. That's what you can go based on if they're good or not. That's what it really is based on.
Well,
you see how they interact with each other, how strong they are. Then you can say if they're good or not.
we beat teams that were supposed to be so great, and the team itself wasn't great, but the goalie was great. Yeah, and so the goalie made up the difference. But after a while,
even teams that are really strong, they can beat the underdog and always beat them. Like, you know what I mean?
oh, no,
It's
well,
all of their mentality, how they come into playing.
we played last weekend. My younger son played last weekend. Wake something or another, some bunch of Richie kids, and it was 1-0. And these dummies, that was at halftime, started to play slow the game down. And I was like, you still have a whole half to play. You don't slow the game down. You put more pressure on it. You want 2 or 3 points. And
So who was winning 1-0?
the other team,
The other
and
team.
we came back and beat them 3-1.
So they were trying to
Slow it
stick
down.
with the 1-0 and
Just-
win it like that.
Dumb.
If it's too early in the game, you don't want to do that because you're putting pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
If you're putting it like that, no, you got to keep proceeding. And towards the end, maybe 30 minutes before the end, or
No.
20 minutes before the end, 20. Then
10
you
minutes. If you only got 1
20 or
point,
10.
that's not much.
Especially if you got 1 player or 2 players down, it all depends. But yeah, you can't go 1-0 expecting to win in 1-0, and you got the whole game. You know,
That's how they played it. That's why they got beat 3-1. So you think about that. They came back. They didn't get 1 point. They got 3 points in the second half.
Wow.
And
So all these teams are
no, we're from that.
you guys are around the corner down the line, right? Megan's down the line.
Down 40. Fast doesn't come out here.
It's down the line.
We're before Brunton, or
Yeah.
after Brunton, before Brunton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tanger Outlets. Tanger Outlets. Everybody knows it for us now. I hate-
Megan only has 1 Lowe's, right? That for
Correct.
Lowe's right there. Yeah.
We've
Megan's not that big, right?
not yet.
No.
They're trying real hard.
They're trying real hard. I used to come and work for that Lowe's over here, but it's too far from Raleigh. It's too far.
Well, I don't get people start driving 45 minutes to an hour to go work. It's like, nah.
It's too much,
It's-
yeah.
Well, that and the traffic, and you get
Gas is expensive like crazy.
even if gas was cheap, still, man, you're talking about 2 hours of your
Time,
life
yeah.
dealing with traffic. I mean, these people that live up in D.C. I mean, they're making $200,000-300,000 a year, but man, they're spending an hour and a half in traffic each way.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that life? I mean, how does that work? Okay, you make a lot of money, but it's end of the day, you're miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't.
And there's been studies. There have been studies that say that beyond like 20 minutes or something like that, it takes off years of your life.
It's kind of funny because like now that you mention it like that, it does like in order to make more money, it does take a lot of more of your lifetime away. You know, it consumes your moments. You know what I mean? It consumes like, say for instance, if you gotta go see your kid practice.
Well, well, what I'm saying is the drive time. You can make a lot of money, but you don't have to be driving 2 and 3 hours nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I make more money now than I did before. And granted, I was only driving 35 minutes. And I was going to be driving probably 40, 50 minutes. The other thing, the downside was I'd be traveling every other week.
Yeah.
So half my life is out of my house. Why do I have kids?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to do it, you have to do it. But if you know, to make $60,000 versus make $120,000, is that $60,000 going to make that big of a difference in my life? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. Not for what I have to deal with the kids growing up.
Yeah, I was offered one time to go out there to work for like Morehead City and over there in the coast.
Right.
And I rejected it. I told him that I wasn't going to go out there. And I was like 3 months without work. And I rejected it. And I said no. But down the line, a month later, I had work right there local to right there by my backyard pretty much.
Yeah.
These guys are all the team they're going to play against. These guys right here.
You will find out if they're any good.
Yeah.
No, I was driving. I actually had found a job. Well, this is in 2008 when all the world fell apart.
Yeah, it got crazy that time.
I was driving down here to Troutman, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And
wow.
And looking for houses down here in
Yeah.
Huntersville. And I was like, God, houses are more expensive. I mean, I was going to get paid more, but then every other week I was going to be traveling.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking, man, I really don't want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, that business did a massive layoff. And of course, I was only there for about 6 weeks. So I was the first one out too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Work is sometimes consumes a lot of your time if you allow it to, you know.
Well,
and then it's all about where do you land, and you know.
Wow.
Work has a lot of flexibility in your life as well. It puts a lot of, flexibility. If you have it, you have it. Some don't got it that way, and just.
Here's a perfect example, okay? How many mothers go back to work, okay, making $30,000 a year, whatever it is, right? It's Then they put their kid in daycare for $12,000 or $15,000 a year. Think about that. Half your salary is going to go to daycare.
Yeah.
Okay? That doesn't include the taxes that are going to be taxed. So at the end of the day, you make an extra, what, $10,000?
Yeah.
If you looked at your overall expenses, right? If you looked at your overall expenses, that lousy 10 grand, you could find it and figure out how to do without it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let the mother stay home with the kids.
Yeah, my wife has never worked, and she always stayed at home. She takes care of her house, she takes care of the kids, drives the kids to school, drops them off, picks them up, takes them to practice, does all that.
But can you imagine she has a job making $30,000, and 20 of it goes to taking care of the kids because she's trying to, you think you're making more money. In reality, you're not. You're losing it.
Yeah.
Because you're losing that opportunity to raise your kids.
Yeah. Like, those guys are over there warming up already, and these guys are just standing there.
When's the game? Right after us?
Yeah, it's at 11:30. It was at 12. They moved it up to 11:30.
Yeah. They did us. We were supposed to be 10 and did us 9:30, which I'm glad.
Yeah. Give you time to still keep going with your day, right?
Well, I got another one playing in Durham.
Oh, you gotta go to Durham?
I'm gonna try to catch the second half. Yeah, hopefully. And hopefully the battery will charge up enough to
That's kind of rough, isn't it? You got to like go here and then go there and then when you got.
Well, my wife's has him over there, but.
How old is the other one?
I think he played. He's 15, so I guess that's what U16 he's playing.
Oh, okay.
He's got a pretty good little team.
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta be in shape for this.
yeah,
Like,
but
really in shape.
it's not. Yeah, but it's not that. It's not just the athletics of it.
Uh-huh.
It's hey, guess what? You lose. Guess what? You win. If you don't win, it's because you didn't try hard enough. You weren't good enough.
Yeah.
Guess what? Life is just like that.
Yeah.
You know, in today's environment, they're trying to teach these kids, oh, you can be just as good as they. No, you're not. You suck. Yeah, but they're trying to tell everybody that we're all supposed to be equal. No, we're not.
No.
But you understand that, though.
Yeah,
It's like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. You know, I chose not to play basketball. I wonder why? Because I'm a little bit short. I can't jump. You know.
Yeah,
You know, that's a perfect example. It's like, look, there's certain sports I could or could not play, or I was better at than others. You know, and then look, it drives me up a wall.
I mean, you could be good at something, but it's all about how much effort and do you want to put into it. How much love do you want to put into that?
Look,
You could be good at it.
in this country, for the most part, there's only two things you need to do to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Really, there is. There's not a lot. Smart choices and work hard. That's it.
Yeah.
You can work hard and make bad choices. Guess what? Bad choices are bad choices.
Yeah.
Or you can make good choices and not work at all. Well, that doesn't get you far either.
But even from bad choices, you're gonna learn from it and you're gonna be better.
Well, in theory.
Yeah. If you really put your mind to it, if you put your mind to it, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I fucked up on this.
Oy.
I'm
Good
not
job.
gonna do this again. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what
Fucked
you
up.
hope.
Yeah.
You would hope people would learn that.
Yeah.
But I mean, look how many people have 2 and 3 DWIs.
Yeah.
Not one,
you
2 or
should've-
3.
Yeah, you should
You know?
learn from the first or second at least.
Well, no, you should learn from the first.
From the first, yeah.
Second one, you apparently you got a problem. It's either bad choices or
You just don't give a fuck.
you're drinking too much.
Yeah, you don't care. You don't care.
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, it's an addiction. I mean, I'm not going to deny it, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the difference is those that address it and those that don't. You know.
In order to not do it again, there's got to be a purpose.
That's
If
a
there's no
huge thing.
purpose. If there's no purpose, you'll just do it over and over and over.
They had a study about how many people were on heroin coming back from the Vietnam War. Okay, they were doing heroin over in Vietnam. And then, once they came back, how many of them got off of it? It was like more than 50% of them just quit doing it.
Yeah, I was addicted to heroin for 3 years.
Yeah, if you have no
And
purpose.
now I make like $200,000 a year. Yeah, it's like it's there. I believe in change. I believe in people. I believe in human being as being the mental of strongness.
Yeah.
But it's all about how strong are you.
Well, I have a friend of mine. He wasn't shooting. He was snorting. But
I smoked and I shot towards the end
Chasing Dragon.
because when I was smoking, it was towards the end that I wasn't feeling the highness no more.
Right.
So I had to do it straightly to the vein so I could hit it, so I could hit the highness. So, but when I started doing that, that's when I realized that I had a problem, and I talked to my dad and I told my dad, you know what? I got a problem, dude. I'm doing this, and this. I need your help. But you gotta have that courage. You gotta have that heart, that mental to know that you're still doing wrong, even though you're wrong.
Yeah.
But you gotta have knowledge of somehow. I don't know. You just have to know what's right and wrong.
Well, my friend, he was snorting. And he hit a point where he said he just felt like crap all the time. And I don't know how long it took him to kick it, but
It's some hard shit to kick though.
well,
Because I kicked the cold turkey. I kicked the cold turkey. You cannot take 5 steps without your back and your legs and your joints hurting you. You can't walk, and then you're shivering, and then you're throwing up green, and then you're got a runny nose, and you got a coldness, sweat. It was nasty. It was nasty. So I was like, I don't miss it at all. I'm like glad. I'm happy. You know, I'm not happy that I lived that process of life, right? But
Yeah, but you it's either two things. You either quit or you come out stronger.
yes,
That's what it comes
yes.
down to.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people, like he's a CEO now of a company. But if you would have heard his background, you would never thought, like, oh my God.
And I
yeah.
talk to his kids, and my son, he's number 7, and then I talk to his other friend, and then some other friends from school and stuff. And, you know, I don't tell him where I've been at, but I just now told my kid, he's 18, my daughter's 17. I just recently now told them about my life. I told them like little glimpse about it. I wasn't really on fully opening up yet, and I told them, and I needed to tell them at the right time when they could understand and see the struggle and the hardness of their dad, so they could build up to be somebody themselves and say, look at my dad, what he did. I'm gonna push harder. I'm gonna be tougher. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, it's like I tell my kids now, you know, my daughter's like, oh, it's just weed. I'm like, whoa. It's not. I mean, I don't think she smokes it.
It's not just weed.
But I tell her, I said, look, these idiots are putting fentanyl in this stuff.
Yeah, they're building it this other way now. It's like
they're lacing it and everything else, and people are overdosing on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know, when I grew up, nobody overdosed on cocaine. I mean, you snort coke all night long, you would never overdose.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, oh. But that was we were dealing with crack.
Yeah.
That
thing. I have a helper right now that I'm trying to talk. He works with me, and he's a good guy. But he's so addicted to that thing that he does it like only on the weekends. And I tell him, dude, okay, yeah, you're doing it now on the weekends, but how long is it gonna really take so that thing grabs you and tells you, I don't want fucking weekends. I want every day. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to like talk to him all the time, like, you know, guide him through where I was at, now where I'm at. Look at me standing now, like just proceed him. It's like you could do this. That's a harsh thought. That crack is just.
I'm surprised it's still even around. I mean, considering with all the crystal meth and everything else.
There's so many fucking drugs out there now that's crazy.
It's all been there. I mean, crack was relatively new when I was in school, but the crystal meth has been around. I remember they used to call it ice. I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good shot. I remember having a kid in my class telling me about doing ice. You know, we're 10th grade, and he's like, oh yeah, doing a lot of ice. I'm like, what is that stuff? And he goes, oh man, you'll be up for 24 hours straight. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, that just sounds like bad. You know, and he was like a little biker kid. Well, he didn't live past 11th grade. He was thrown out in the back of a pickup truck one night, you know, all out having a good time. I thought my kids don't quite understand how many kids I can rattle off and how they died in high school. I said, I don't think we had any overdoses that I know of, but I did have a friend of mine that did. Well, the kid I went to school with, I wouldn't say he was friends with me.
Yeah, my kid, he said in his high school, he's all the people vaping and doing all kinds of stuff. And he's like, I'm like, he wants to play college ball. He wants to play college ball bad. So it's like, I tell him, you can't do that kind of stuff if you're gonna fuck up your lungs. You know what I mean?
Just like I said. Ooh. Well, just the fact that fentanyl's around, right? And they're throwing it on everything. You're gonna have people. I mean, you had a bunch of white kids that went down in Miami that were like, what are they like? They were some kind of military cadets or whatever they were. Mm-hmm. So they're from, you know, most of them probably from top of line families. Go down Miami, think they're going to buy some cocaine and have a good weekend, and they all end up overdosing in the front yard because fentanyl was laced with it, or it was laced with fentanyl. You know, one, you shouldn't be screwing around with this stuff. You know, second, you get a bad batch, and your whole world just changed. I'm sure they threw them out of the school. They're not going to be military now. You know.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, you gotta really pay attention to your kids. It's, you know what I mean? At least until they're like adults, or even then.
Because if they don't, like my daughter, we had a conversation. I tried to explain to her. I said, look, you're going to go out. You're going to see your friends drinking at college. Understand. I said, these idiots are going to get so drunk. They think it's funny, you know, but you take a picture of them and see how they look. She said she had a girl literally sitting in her own piss and puke. She was so drunk.
Yeah.
I said, you know what alcohol poisoning is? I said, their whole body shuts down. I said, it can happen.
Yeah.
You drink too much. I said, this is how you drink. I said, you go out, you have a drink, and then you mix and cook. You mix and cook. You mix until it's all gone. Yeah. I said, you don't sit there and get just, you know, one after another after another. I said, you're only 120 pounds or 15 pounds, whatever she weighs. I said, 1 or 2 drinks is going to do you in. Mm. So when she's in Spain, they'll you know, you get so much thing, and for the rest of the night she's just pouring in more soda until it's all soda, and you know. And, and you know, you just get a little bit of buzz, but you're under control, you know. Versus her buddies are shink for another one. Shink. And she's like, no, we bring it down, we fill it back up. We bring it down, we fill it back up with soda or whatever, you know. But I tried to tell her. I said,
fake it out, huh?
You're controlling what you're into.
Yeah, you. My dad's always said, like, you drink the alcohol, don't let the alcohol drink you. You know what I mean?
No, come on, Luigi.
This is the only field they play on. This one right here.
Oh, it's turf.
That one.
Yeah, it's turf. I mean, I think I have seen them play on other fields, but normally little kids, not.
Oh, there's another one up there.
We got all these too, yeah. But no, it blows me away. You turn on the news, you listen to all these idiots. Oh, I can't get ahead in life. I'm like, you kidding me? In this country, if you want to, but you got to be willing to put the effort into it.
I mean, life is tough. You can't say it's easy. Like,
no.
You can't say it's easy, but it can't say you can't get up. You can't strive to do something, you know. You gotta put some effort into it. You gotta do your work, what you want to do.
What are we doing this, guys? Well, no, I mean, you're a perfect example. You got a lousy 3 years. Mm-hmm. You come out on top of it, and you push forward.
Yeah.
And it's not. Well, you have your own business.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so you're successful with your own business.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I install carpet for Lowe's.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, where we work at, we got the whole Lowe's through North Carolina, Florida, and three right now, just at this point, just one crew. I mean, if I were to build up, the only thing about building up is more responsibility, because I have to have the vans checked up. I need to have the material for every person, every crew. I have to.
Well, when it comes to that,
make sure they do the job as like I do.
Right. Well, that's just getting the right people.
That's getting the right people. That's the thing. It's hard to get right people.
But the trick, what you're talking about, there's a magic number to all of it, right? My buddy of mine does roofing, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, he does probably about $1.5 million, $2 million worth of business a year. Which,
Yeah, easy.
You know, people say, "Oh, what?" I'm like, no, stop. I said, if he does $2 million worth of business, you have to understand he's only making maybe 20% off of that because all the materials cost so much and all that. And
Yeah.
like you said, the crew and all that.
Yeah.
And what he was saying to me was, I said, what would it take you to get to $3 million? He goes, I would have to double my crew. He goes, which means I have to double my expense. And it would take me 3 to 4 years to get the catch back up.
Yeah.
He goes, and that's where the problem comes into play. Like just like you're saying, you know. He goes, if I jump to another crew, I have to buy another van, which means I have 100% more expense.
Yeah.
Before I make any money.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it goes both ways. It might be worth it, might not be worth it.
Yeah.
You know, how much money do you want to make, and how much aggravation do you want?
Yeah, I regret that. Like right now.
He's not blowing it. Come on, man. The ref needs to blow it real sooner.
Oh, he was offside.
Yeah.
And he
he
called
looked,
it
yeah.
until he was all the way over here.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. Game's not over, boys. Who's got it? Oh, we got it. Because now he won't shut his mouth. He will run his mouth.
Was the other days out here warm? Were the other days warm?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I've been out here like this always. Always been rain. Yes. Last year we were out here, same weather.
No, I'm saying because yesterday and the day before and everything in Raleigh it was warm. Now today it's chilly. Like.
Yeah. What's wrong with it? That's what North Carolina weather.
I know I'm from California.
Oh no, California.
Yeah, I'm raised from California. That's where I come from. It's like.
Oh no, this is all over the place. What part of California?
Orange County. The city of San.
Oh come on!
What happened?
No. How's it? He hit him.
What happened?
He had the ball both hands, and the guy just hit him, bumped into him.
Then, no, but he's not a goal.
No.
Outside! Outside!
So when'd you come to North Carolina?
My sister was down here.
But when, I said?
Oh, when? I've been out here for a while. For about 15 years or so.
Wow.
Yeah, she was out here and I came down. My life wasn't really good over there. So I just completely didn't want to come over here because I was in California. So it's like, where's North Carolina at? So I ended up coming and then I ended up staying. Just somehow this was the place, I guess. And then my sister went back home, back to California, and I ended up staying. And I've been here since. I guess this was the destination, I guess.
Well, California's a mess.
It is.
I mean, it's in the last 3 years, it's just absolutely. It was already nosediving for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
And it's gone really bad now.
I guess my whole entire family lives out there, but I guess they live out there and they stay out there because they've been settled since 1980 something or whatever, you know what I mean? They've been purchased their homes and all that stuff. I believe that's why they're staying, you know what I mean? Because my grandma, she had 12 kids, so I got 12 uncles and aunts, and I got each of them got 5 kids, so they're 30 cousins and stuff, and they all live in California, all of them, everybody. But I guess it's just been so long, they're already situated and they already got their places and all that, because right now, trying to go out there and buy a home, you're going to spend a fortune on money, you know what I mean? Tons of it.
Yep, it's going here. That's a problem.
Yeah, they
they're not
come
even-
here. They come here and buy a home. They sell their home over there, and they buy a home. Like just not a couple years ago, not 1 year ago, I was fixing up a home over there in Wendell. The guy coming from New York, the guy offered the house was for $340. I think he offered them $400,000 or something. Said, I'll give you $400 without even seeing it. I'll give you $400. Just sell it to me. And it cuts down the options for the people that live out here.
Correct.
Because they can't do it. You know what I mean? And I understand it's a lot of money, but they sell their homes. They keep money plus they buy a home the same size that they had over there. So
Or bigger.
It's bigger. They got a win-win situation. But it is what it is. I don't hate nobody for that because they did their gambles, they did their strives, they did their things.
You know what I don't like about them? Is that they come here and they think that we should all change for them.
Oh no,
Okay?
no, no,
And
no.
the other issue is, oh, get up.
Ooh. I always, this is my mode all the time. I don't care who you are or what you are. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you.
But
Just like that, simple as that. I'm not better than you and you're not better than me.
see, here's the problem: California and New York.
Yeah.
They do exactly what you just said. They come in, they throw money at something, right? Screw
Yeah.
up the market, and then they complain. Oh, my brother had some guy bought a house sight unseen from California, and then complains to the realtor. And the realtor goes, "You bought it.
Yeah.
What are you complaining to us to?" You know,
Yeah.
he's like, "Go back to California and stay there, because you're not
Yeah.
gonna come here and tell us how we're supposed to live."
Yeah.
And he says that's what they're doing. He lives in Wyoming, and Wyoming's completely like cowboy. You know, their attitude is take care of your own. You know, don't bother me, and we're fine.
Yeah.
But the minute you come tell me I can't do this, I mean, do you understand some of the laws in Wyoming is if my cattle go onto your property, it's not my problem, it's your problem. You know why? Because your property wasn't fenced off.
Oh.
That's how. Not get them off my property. No. That's
So now that cow is mine?
no. It's,
Then what the fuck? It's my problem. So it's my cow now.
no. It's your. You can't tell me to get my cattle off your property if you didn't fence it in. If you didn't fence your property out.
But I could shoot that cow in my property.
I don't think you can do that either.
No?
No, you can't shoot. That's the other issue right now. It's the grizzly bears are so abundant out there.
They're so little.
No, abundant. There's too many of
There's
them,
too many.
and they're not letting them shoot them. The federal government's saying, "Oh, you can't shoot them." He's like, "Yeah, well, they come and eat our cows and cattle and stuff. What are you talking about?"
Oh.
No, there's certain laws that are unique to Wyoming. It used to be until recently. This is a dumb law. You could have an open container, so you could have a beer driving down the road, no problem. Right? You can't do that now because someone's literally drinking and driving. He goes, okay, but if I'm drunk and I don't have an open container, I'm still drunk, aren't I?
Yeah.
But if I'm driving down the road, I'm drinking a beer and I'm not drunk. What's the difference? I can drink a beer and drive a truck, but I can't have it open while I'm driving. That's what happens. The government gets too involved in making too many laws, and to a point where it's just stupid. But I laughed at the cattle. I'm kind of the same way. Like, you have cattle on my property. I said, hey, that's the law. He said, that's how it works. He goes, you don't want them on the property. He said, fence it in. He goes, because that's what we are. We are a cattle state. So.
And this team, the white team, they're from out here too? From
Yeah, they're
Northern?
Kernersville.
They're from Northern too?
No, they're Kernersville.
Oh, they're Kernville right here.
Oh, come on.
That's a foul.
There we go. Watch your offsides, boys.
This is gonna be their first game played. They haven't had a game because they're not. They had to go through this whole process of.
Come on.
That's it, right?
Yeah.